The first completely new Isuzu D-Max in almost a decade has arrived, and it promises to be the most advanced ute in its class. In this video, we will detail all the key changes and outline everything you need to know, including prices, safety and capability ahead of our first drive. It might look familiar, but the 2021 Isuzu D-Max is completely new from the ground up. The first full model change since 2012. It has a new, stronger chassis, an all-new, wider body, a more spacious high-tech interior, and a new, more powerful engine, even though the 3-litre capacity is the same as before. In addition to the full suite of advanced safety tech and creature comforts, such as wireless Apple CarPlay, the new D-Max has heavy-duty four-wheel drive hardware for the first time to get even further off the beaten track. So much is new, it's difficult to know where to begin. So let's start with design. The 2021 Isuzu D-Max took 6 years to develop, with 4 million kilometres of testing and more than 360 prototypes built. The body was aerodynamically tested in the same facility in Japan used to design bullet trains. Even though the new D-Max is bigger than before, it's designed to slip through the air as efficiently as possible. The new model has a longer wheelbase and a wider footprint, but it's shorter bumper to bumper and has a tighter turning circle of 12.5 metres versus 12.6 or 12.7 for most rivals, to make it easier to handle the daily grind. Inside, Isuzu has loaded the new D-Max with advanced technology and safety. Every model in the new range, including the basic tradie version, comes with the works. Standard equipment on all grades includes Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, a first for the ute class, a digital speed display, and height and reach adjustable steering. Top-end models come with a high-resolution 9-inch infotainment display with embedded navigation and digital radio, as well as dual-zone air conditioning. Basic models come with a 7-inch display. All D-Max double-cab utes also come with rear air vents, a rarity in the class. The big news is the major advancement in safety. The 2021 Isuzu D-Max is the first ute on sale in Australia with a centre airbag. Mounted between the front seats, it's designed to prevent front seat occupants from making contact in a side impact crash. It brings the airbag tally to 8, the highest airbag count in the ute class. A full suite of advanced safety technology has been designed to prevent crashes in the first place. 2 3D cameras in the top of the windscreen constantly scan the road ahead and will activate autonomous emergency braking if the driver isn't paying attention and the car ahead stops suddenly. However, unlike most ute rivals, the autonomous tech in the D-Max will also slam the brakes if you're about to turn in front of an oncoming car. The same cameras are used for lane keeping assistance and speed sign recognition. All models except those equipped with manual transmission come standard with radar cruise control to maintain a safe gap and match the speed of the car ahead. When cruise control is activated, the new D-Max will slow to the posted speed limit. Blind spot warning makes it easier to detect motorcycles and other vehicles in adjacent lanes. Rear cross traffic alert takes some of the guesswork when reversing out of driveways or shopping centre parking spots. If you're heading off-road and are concerned about autonomous emergency braking being activated by tricky obstacles, the tech can be switched off in the digital menu in the dash. Under the bonnet is an all-new 3-litre turbo diesel 4-cylinder. Only the conrods carry over from the previous 3-litre. Power and torque have increased to 140 kilowatts and 450 newton metres. This is still a lower output than most of the D-Max's key rivals. However, the engine, also used in delivery trucks, is said to be understressed. Isuzu says peak torque is broader than before, with 400 newton metres available from just 1400 RPM. The engine is paired to a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed auto. Maximum towing capacity remains 3,500 kilos, however it's now across all models, including the basic tradie version that we've dubbed the traffic controller. Hardcore 4-wheel drive fans will be pleased to know there's finally a rear differential lock as standard on all 4-wheel drive versions. The rear suspension remains a 3-leaf spring design, whereas most ute rivals have 5-leaf spring rear ends. Isuzu says its 3-leaf rear springs are now made of an even higher strength, tempered steel, which it claims is stronger, lighter and more flexible than before. The layout of the rear dampers has also been redesigned for better wheel articulation. The chassis rails are larger and thicker than before, have more cross braces, and use 980 megapascal ultra-high tensile steel. Translation: it's been built tough and to remain competitive with new rivals throughout its 8 to 10 year life cycle. There are also better ground clearance, approach and departure angles than before. And weighting depth has been improved to equal class best, 800mm up from 600mm. All of these improvements, of course, come at a price. The cost of the 2021 Isuzu D-Max range has risen by between $2,000 and $8,100 when comparing recommended retail prices. There are 4 model grades and 3 body styles: single cab, space cab and double cab. At the full recommended retail price, the top of the range Isuzu D-Max X-Terrain is $8,100 dearer than the previous flagship, the LST. However, compared to the drive-away launch offer, it is $4,000 dearer and comes with a roller shutter hard lid, tub liner, fender flares, 8-speaker premium audio, and of course the suite of advanced safety tech, as well as creature comforts such as wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, remote start, and welcome lights. The base model SX now starts with the 4x2 Highrider single cab chassis from $29,990 drive away, an increase of $3,000. However, the new base model can tow 3.5 tonnes versus 2.5 tonnes before, and comes with a full suite of advanced safety tech, including a rear camera, which is standard on all models. Warranty remains 6 years or 150,000 Ks, whichever comes first. Service intervals remain 12 months or 15,000 Ks, and the capped price servicing program runs for 7 years, which includes free roadside assistance if you service within the dealer network. Overall, the new 2021 Isuzu D-Max Ute range looks good on paper. After going through the spec list in detail, only a few things were conspicuous by their absence. A 360-degree camera is not yet available on any model. A sensor key and push-button start are only available on the dearest model, and we reckon it should be standard on all LS grades, and Isuzu still charges extra for a tow bar, even though it's standard on top-grade Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux models. Stay tuned to Car Advice for our full review of the new Isuzu D-Max on-road and off-road. And soon, we'll also put it up against the 2 top sellers in the class, the Toyota Hilux and the Ford Ranger. Be sure not to miss out on any further updates by clicking the subscribe button below. And for even more in-depth coverage of the new Isuzu D-Max, please go to caradvice.com.au.